Welcome back, Tater Tuds, to my channel for episode 3 of our new in town Sims 4 scenario. So first off, if you guys notice, my voice might sound a little funky, and that is because I have been fighting seriously like the worst sickness ever. Like, I don't know if I have, the vid or not, but yeah, my husband had it first, and then my son got it, and now me. And so me and my son are still recuperating. He is much further along than I am. I literally had no voice yesterday. It was terrible. Thankfully, I pre-recorded those other episodes before I got really sick. So yeah, and it has just been a doozy, and I am so over it. Like, my chest was hurting so bad, and I couldn't sleep, with my son being sick, he is 20 months old now, and so with him being sick, he was not sleeping, which means I was not sleeping, and it was just a rough go. And really? You just go stand out here in the hallway and sing? Anyways, that's not why you guys are here. So we are back here with little Farrah, who is precious, and I love her. So, all right, we have already psyched ourselves up. We made a good friend, and we need to invite Sims to hang out at a venue. So that was one of our to-do list things. But I figured, we got a call. About infants. No thanks. We don't have any infants. I don't know why we keep getting that phone call. I think it's a little ridiculous. But we're going to go ahead and have her take a shower and get herself ready for the day. And then I figure we could look at a couple of gigs just to see what we've got available. So I think she's going to do the nectar and painting class. Ain't no party like a painting party, because a painting party don't stop. At least that's our motto. What's yours? If it's fun and involves painting, then you might just be the perfect fit for our nectar and painting gig. Come lead a class, have a drink, share some laughs, and get paid. So, all right, let's check out what we need to do for this one. Create a painting of any style on the sketch pad and meet with the class. So we can definitely do that. That seems easy enough. So let's see. Let's do a classic painting. We'll do a medium-sized one just to see what our girl can get done, because if this is like painting a nectar, I feel like rather than doing like a pop art, they usually do like, a flower vase, something pretty. So something I think that would be classic. So while she's doing that, let's take a look at our pictures that we took with our bestie girl Nova the other day. So okay, let me just pull all of these out. Oh my gosh, I need to get my cheats on. Okay, we have them all out now. This one is going bye-bye. And let's see, these two are the same, literally. So I'll get rid of that one. And okay, bring this one over here. And let's see, that one is cute. I do like that. But I feel like this one kind of defines their friendship a little bit more. So I'm going to go with that one, and we'll get rid of these. So we'll add our wall of friends over here. Let's add a frame, and we'll just do the white frame like we did there. And we'll enable, can we enable an emotional aura? I guess not. But all right, so we have two cute pictures of our friends. Oh, there's our classic painting. Perfection. Okay, I'm going to sell this one for some simoleons. We'll put this one back in here. And now let's have her meet with the class. So click on Farrah and click on meet with class. Oh, Makoa, hold up. What does he say? Hey, Farrah, it's me, Makoa. Do you want to go out on a date? Oh my gosh, he's invited her officially on a date. Okay, we are going. Our class will have to hold for now. I hate that they keep going to this stupid bar from Realm of Magic. It is just not my jam. Also, I just think this build is just kind of sad, so I should just replace everything. But anyways, so here we are with Makoa, and I'm not sure what to think. Let's have our girl order her favorite drink, because I don't know what it is. And this is the same bar that what's his face took us to. Jay with Nova, he took her to this bar to celebrate her promotion. So we're gonna go ahead and get our favorite drink. Oh, she is just feeling her nerves. So I don't even know what you say. I'm not even going to attempt it, because I don't even know. So, okay. Also, if my voice is going hoarse, I apologize. I sound like I'm going through puberty, and it is just thrilling. So, okay, go on a date. So we're going to discuss some fitness techniques. I'm going to ask him about his day. She's like, how are things going? I feel like I haven't seen you in a couple days. He's like, oh, things are going well. I had a great time out at the Bluffs the other day. And of course, this guy is just coming over here, interjecting in our conversation, and becoming a third wheel. Oh my gosh. We'll just give him a heartfelt compliment. It looks like he's talking about the weather must have been, kind of rainy over in his area. And so she's like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, but you look great today. And I feel like we should, at least flirt a little bit. Let's just see. So she's going to flirt. We're going to see what's going on here and discuss some interest. And let's get to know him, because I don't think we know all of his, what do you call it? His traits? Yeah, small talk, get to know. And girl, your arm looked real creepy there, and her glass is floating now. It's gone. I don't know. We're just going to say because it's a magical place. But okay, girl, let's find out more about him. I want to know what his other traits are. So, okay, did we learn he's ambitious? Okay. Interesting. All right, well, let's find out. Can we do it one more time? Because I want to know what all of his traits are. What are we looking at? Ask him about his career. Yeah, what does he do? Oh, he had to just stop and do some push-ups. Boy, you were trying way too hard to impress Farrah. It really doesn't take that much. Farrah has learned that Makoa is a land surveyor at the Observe to Conserve Foundation. So interesting. All right, well, she does like that. So, yeah, she's definitely into it. But I don't think we know all of his traits still, but that's okay. And OMG, we just found out. I didn't realize that he is married. It's so nice to be with someone I can talk to for hours. Oh my gosh. Well, Farrah doesn't know this about him. I wonder what's going on, if his marriage is struggling or something. They need to have a serious conversation kind of a thing. So we're going to go ahead and have her ask him. Ask if he's single. Just go ahead and ask him. She's like, hey, I know we've been flirting a lot, and I'm definitely into you, but I just want to make sure, are you single? He's like, I'm actually married. She's like, what do you mean you're married? He's like, well, we've been kind of going through some things, so we're kind of on the rocks. And Farrah's like, look, I respect everything about you, but I also want to respect your spouse. Whether things are going to work out between you two or not, I appreciate our friendship and everything like that, but I don't want to move forward with anything until you two square away whatever you need to. And whether that means you two decide to stay together or not. So, okay, but she's still flirting with him. So I think she's definitely still into him, even if he gets a divorce or not. But, she doesn't want to, cross any boundaries. And so she's going to respect the lines that are drawn there and not offend, the spouse, of him. I forgot what her name was already. And so he's like, yeah, she kind of nags me a lot and all that. And she's like, well, I'm here if you want to talk, but I feel like you guys should at least try to figure out what you want. So, yeah, and look, there's good old Daryl. Makes me think of my solar system legacy. So that's kind of disappointing, guys. We found out something that we weren't prepped for. Our date is about to end, but it looks like Farrah wanted to just give him a little snuggle. She's like, I really do care a lot about you, and I want you to be happy. So, I want you to make the right choice for you and your wife. So, just let me know what goes on. But, this isn't normally like me. I've never been in a relationship like this, and I don't want to start something that might not actually happen. So he's like, yeah, I appreciate it. So that was a nice time. I'll call you maybe. So that was kind of a hard conversation for them to have, but it needed to happen. And she's glad that he cleared the air with her, because it could have been so much worse, had he just kept it a secret the whole time. So she's glad she asked and that it was brought to the front. And so now there's not really any secret there. So with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and, optional for the group, order drinks for the group. Oh, okay. I guess we could do that. But I think he has already left. So maybe we should invite Nova to come hang out and see if she will get a drink with us, because we just kind of need to talk to a friend right now. And it looks like Nova is going to be here as soon as she can. And oh, did that count as invite friends out? So I guess maybe we should invite Penny then too. Let's see if we can get her to come and stay and hang out. That would be fun. And what did we get now? A sweet and spicy? Girl, you can get yourself drunk. But I mean, I don't blame her after what she found out. So she's having a pretty rough time. So hopefully, oh, there's our girl. There she is. Yes. So we are going to order some drinks for the group. So let's get some. Okay, our girl wants something a little bit harder. So I think we're going to do, what is going to be like something hard for her, rough time she's going. They're going to get some Sea of Fires. That sounds great. So she's like, hey, a round of Sea of Fires. So, okay, I don't know why we're on a road to fame, but we are going to just keep chatting here with our friend. She's like, Nova, I've got so much I have to tell you. So Makoa asked me out on a date, right? She's like, yeah, okay, tell me what happened. She's like, well, I found out that he's married. And she's like, are you serious? Like, he's like got a wife and everything. She's like, yeah. And I don't know if they have kids or anything, but he said that they're kind of on the rocks, but I appreciate that he was upfront with me about it. And she's like, well, you know, that just sounds like a lot. And I don't really know if I would suggest that for you, but you know, it's up to you, girl. Like, I'm going to support you with whatever you need. Like, you know, I'm here for you. And I think Farrah knows that Nova has honestly been there for her through so much. And she really appreciates that. Oh my gosh, girl, you straight got fried out there by lightning, didn't you? And look, here comes Penny. She is here to check out and find out the tea on the situation. She's like, so yeah, she found out Makoa is married. Penny's like, what? Are you serious? Like, girl, like, why are you wasting time on that? And Farrah's like, well, you know, he's such a sweetheart. She's like, well, I didn't say you couldn't be friends with him, but I don't think you should establish anything romantic, especially if he's got, you know, a special someone. And, you know, Farrah gets it, and she's got a lot of mixed feelings about everything. But, you know, the one thing she knows at the end of the day is that her friends have seriously been here through so much for her. And so, let me hold on. I can't read and do this at the same time. But Farrah, however, after she had her drinks, surprisingly, she's not feeling sick for many of them. And cheered to death. Charities can often be contagious, but sometimes they can also be painfully grating. So she is really enjoying her drinks, but she is feeling so flirty. So she did have a successful date technically, but you know, oh gosh, it's gonna be bear night. We're gonna have a bunch of people dressed like bears coming in. But you know, with that flirty atmosphere, like she's kind of feeling some things, especially I think with Nova. You know, Nova's been there with her through a lot of like these struggles. So I think we're going to have her just kind of come over, compliment Nova's appearance. She's like, girl, you look amazing. Like you always do. Like, how are you always so positive and uplifting and everything? And so she is going to ask if Nova is single just to try to find out, you know, what's going on. And wow, they actually already got a bar. So I know Nova was kind of interested in that one bartender, Kyle Kyleson, but you know, I don't think things actually really worked out for them. And you know, that's okay. So I think she's going to go ahead and just try to flirt with her. Let's see what happens. And of course, we have a celebrity coming and sitting down at our table, ruining this moment. And oh my gosh, they started flirting. Guys, I think Farrah and Nova could actually be really cute together. Oh, yeah, Nova does really care about her. She's like, look, honey, like, you know I'm here for you. Like, anytime you need me. She's like, yeah, I really appreciate you. So thank you so much, Nova, for everything. So it looks like Farrah is taking her drink over here. Look at the cute little like lime or lemon that's in there. I don't even know. But she's coming over here to chat some more with Nova. Look, this person's like over here taking pictures of the celebrity, and these two are just in the background. Oh, she's like, thank you. I appreciate how much you've been here for me, and it really means the world to me. Like, I never thought that I could, you know, find such an important friend and maybe something a little more. And Nova's like, you take your time deciding what you need. Like, I'm not going to push anything. Like, this is all in your court. So, okay, girl, yeah, we got to go. Like, this girl, I swear, she's always getting the runs. Now Makoa is calling us the second we got back home. People are so excited about your housewarming party. Farrah, you are throwing one, right? I've hosted one or two myself. Do you want some expert party planning tips? So she's like, sure, I'd love some tips. You know, she's not going to turn down any advice. What kind of housewarming party is right for you? If a night of dancing and drinks is your thing, I suggest, let me put my walls down so we can see where we are. Okay. Is your thing, I suggest a house party. If you're looking for something more intimate, a dinner party is the perfect choice, as long as you can cook a meal without burning down your new house. Preparations aren't necessary, but a little goes a long way. You could play some nice music, clean the dishes, and freshen up. Is your home missing anything? Perhaps a bar to serve drinks or a proper dining table? Buy it. Some nice decor doesn't hurt either. Whenever you're ready, just pick up your phone and invite people over. At this point, you can also hire caterers, bartenders, and more, if your wallet allows it. Don't worry, you've got this. Can't wait to see you soon. So, okay, well, I think a night of dancing party could have a house party, but I think she would want to have more of a dinner party to be more intimate with her friends. She's not necessarily like the house party type of person. Girl, what are you over here cooking? She's making herself a BLT. So we can buy a bar, a stereo, cook a group meal, and start our house or dinner party. So I think we'll definitely prep that. We need to put this back in our inventory. And let's see, where could we set up a bar? I guess I could move the table out of the way, or the couch. I'll move this violin into our inventory as well as my yoga mat. And maybe we can we could push the table against the wall, I think, and that way we can make more room. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Let's go ahead and buy a stereo. So I bought a stereo and put it over here, and then also this little fountain, the chocolate fountain. And I figure we're just not going to worry about the bar because it's not going to really be a bar type of party. But once we get everything together, get her taken care of, have a good night of rest, I think tomorrow night is when we're going to have our house dinner warming party. So, she's just trying to get her nerve up about asking people. She's trying to figure out how she feels about everyone. That drink was on fire. She's feeling so good from it. A deep connection from talking with Nova, which is wonderful. Like, I'm so happy to see her feeling so good about it. Like, let's take a look. Friendly advice. She appreciates Nova. Romantic interest. And then we've got over here Makoa, which I do like him, but yeah, he's married and that's just not okay. So I just don't think that that's really going to, necessarily work for her. And I also realized I need to get my chemistry mod back in here so I can see their attractiveness levels. But anyways, let's go ahead and get her onto bed so that we can be ready for tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Farrah has woken up feeling so energized today. She is pumped and excited and ready. We're going to go ahead and have her take her shower and just get ready for the day. And we're going to go ahead and have some breakfast. So let's see, what could we have? She's going to do her avocado kale salad. It's kind of like one of her regular things, but we do need to go to that painting class, the nectar and painting. So we are going to do that as soon as she finishes all of her just, taking care of her self-morning routine. Farrah is back from her freelance opportunity, and it says the nectar and painting class went off without a hitch. So many of the happy participants signed up for another class that not only did the program owners pay Farrah a bonus, they actually painted and hung a portrait of her in the lobby of the building. That's a little awkward. But it looks like she's feeling a little tense. Unruly class of students were out of control. Someone needs to feed them palettes, RGB values, something. So terrible session. Well, that could have gone better. After all the confusion and yelling, Farrah is just glad it's over. So apparently, to the owners it went really well, but to her it did not. And I just realized, of course, our power went out and I totally forgot to pay the bills. Oh boy. So, okay, let me take care of that because, we are planning on having our dinner party tonight. So, speaking of that, let's go ahead and schedule our party. So we are going to do a dinner party. So our host, of course, here is Farrah, and we are going to invite Makoa, Nova, and Penny. I think that's pretty much all because they're like our closest 3 friends. So we're just going to leave it at that. And a caterer, we're not going to worry about doing that. And it's going to be here in our apartment, and we're going to have it start at 6 p.m. So I think we should be able to get that all squared away pretty quick. I'm going to get her to come in here and cook maybe we should do a gourmet meal. Farrah is busily over here cooking and prepping some butternut squash for her guests for them to arrive. And then we're also going to make a dessert for everyone. And we'll go ahead and let's get some music on. Looks like she already has some on, but let's see. What do we want to listen to or change the station to? I think we'll put on some, let's see, jazz, hip hop focus, cottagecore. I think we're gonna do just some hip hop. So we're gonna switch it to that. Just, get her in the mood as she cooks. Oh, she's so excited to have everyone over. She's a little nervous because, of course, Makoa is coming and after the whole situation. But I mean, they did discuss it, and so they know that they're not going to be anything right now because he's got to figure out what he's doing. But he also knows that she can't just wait around, like, if she has an opportunity coming her way. So, we're going to have to see what happens over dinner. Our guest will be arriving any minute now, so she's trying to just finish up the last few minutes here of her grand meal, which is kind of taking, quite a bit. I don't know if it's going to come out very good. It's not looking like great. It's not looking like great quality, but look at her. Yes, honey, you look amazing, Farrah. Oh, I can't wait till everyone arrives and seeing what they wear. It's going to be fantastic. And our poor girl, she is trying so hard. Look, level 4. Way to go, Farrah. You're doing fantastic. Oh, look, here is Nova feeling flirty the second she got here. Penny is looking great. They're like, man, it is storming so hard out there. Like, we are so happy to be here, not having to worry about being out there. Fill fountain with, we are going to do our, let's go ahead and we'll just do some fruit punch as well. And look, dinner came out fantastic. It looks beautiful. Way to be, Farrah. Oh my goodness, girl. It looks great. And it looks like Makoa has arrived as well in his little Hawaiian gear. He went straight for the fruit punch. And he's like, wow, Farrah, like, this is really fantastic. I think you've done a really great job. So have Sims dance at the same time. Thank a guest for coming. So yeah, we can definitely do that. We'll go ahead and thank him for coming because, we get that, things were a little bit strained last time we talked to him. So she's just like, I really appreciate you making the time. Hopefully your wife was okay. And he's like, oh yeah, she's fine. She's hanging out with a friend right now anyways. So yeah, and it looks like everybody is making do with the fruit punch, which is great. I love seeing everyone so happy, getting their things. And dang, look at Nova, girl, you made yourself real comfy. She's in there sipping her fruit punch, having a bath. Man, she's getting her flirt on. And it looks like Penny could not resist. She went ahead and started digging into this butternut squash. And girl, no, like, you're going to call everybody to the grand meal so they can all sit and have something to eat. And we made some banana splits for dessert, as you guys can see. So she's like, Nova, come on, dinner's ready. And so Nova's like, by the way, Farrah, have I told you how incredible that dress looks on you? And she's like, thanks, I just bought it recently for the party and I was so excited to wear it. And so look, Nova, she went straight for the ice cream. Girl, you just trying to have the sweets, all the sweets. And it looks like Makoa also couldn't help himself. He went straight for the ice cream. Her and Penny are enjoying their delicious butternut squash, roasted butternut squash. I have made this actually kind of myself, like where you do like the butternut squash, like spaghetti noodles inside it, and then you do like an Alfredo and broccoli and stuff. It's so good. But it looks like everyone is coming over and having a pretty good time. So we have done the main goal. So make drinks, tell stories. So let's tell everyone a story. Okay, let's do a funny story to Penny. And then with Nova here, we can tell, I think there's another option, an outrageous story to her. And everybody is having such a good time. They are so into this. Look at the way Makoa is like eyeing her. And she's just like, is he checking me out? Like, I'm really happy he's here. But like, he had to come with his shirt unbuttoned and whatnot. And oh, he's looking at us right through the window. It's like we invited him to the party. But look at our girl. She's like looking a little bit, taken aback. She doesn't really know what to think, honestly, but she is more into, I don't know why I just took a picture. I did not mean to hit that button. I hit the wrong button. So we are going to come over here now that it looks like everyone is just, relaxing, had some food, and we're going to see if we can get everyone to come and dance. I think that would be really fun, but I think I need to add them all to my group so that way I can do that option. So let's go ahead and do that. So come here, Penny. You disappearing on me. So actions, add to group. So, okay, let's have them all dance together. So here they all come. They are going to come and groove in the living room. Let's see how we do. How are they all doing? Oh, dang, Nova, girl, look at you. And whoa, Farrah, you be going a little crazy. Like, you need to calm yourself down. You ain't even matching everybody. But, oh my goodness. They are just being a little much. So have Sims become playful at the same time. So yeah, because we're not going to make any drinks. So what is the best way to have them all get playful? Like, what would we say? Like, I don't even know. Like, look at him shimmying himself. But I think we're going to go ahead and maybe flirt a little bit with Nova and just see kind of what happens in front of him. I have no idea. So we're going to compliment her appearance. Just, you know, be nice, gonna be casual about it. And it looks like she accepted it, and looks like he's not necessarily upset about it. He's kind of in support of it. He's like, you know, do your thing. Like, I can't blame you. But also, I don't know if he really notices because, I mean, I think he's kind of, what's the word? Not that he's non-observant. It's not the word that I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. Like, he's not the brightest. He doesn't pick up on social cues all the time, and that's okay. Look, Farrah's over here. She's eyeing. Did you guys see that? The way she eyed Nova, shaking her hips over here. She can't take her eyes off of her. She's just looking at her girl, and oh my gosh, but Makoa is like hardcore staring at her. Oh my gosh, he is just watching her cleaning up this kitchen. Oh my gosh, girl, like, you've got so many people interested and you're gonna come over here and watch TV in between everybody. Of course you are. So I don't know why she's feeling angry. Oh, the noisy neighbors, because they're like busy making love over there across the hall. But we are going to see, I guess she is having trouble. I was gonna see if she could slow dance with Nova, but I guess that's just not gonna work. But it looks like she's had a pretty good time. I do want her to come over here and let's see. We're going to try to flirt because she's feeling so upset about her neighbors. And it looks like things went actually well. So I'm going to see if Farrah can blow her a kiss. So come on. She's like, come on, Makoa. Like, you know that's just not going to work. Like, you need to stay with your wife and figure things out. And until then, I'm going to have myself a good time and figure out what it is that I want. So, okay, I'm going to have her come and embrace Nova. Like, Nova cannot stop dancing. Like, she is so into this. Look at them blowing kisses again. And I want them to come and hold hands. Let's see how it goes. Oh, they're so sweet. Look at Makoa just watching them. He's like, oh, what's going on here? I think maybe I've figured out something that might be going on. So we're gonna have them embrace again, and let's see. She's going to let her know, like, hey, Nova, you know, I'm actually pretty attracted to you. And oh my gosh, Nova, why did she turn her down for? Like, that's really awkward. Oh my goodness, that was weird. Maybe it's because she's just doing it in front of everybody. I'm not quite sure, but okay, scenario completed. The Noble family has received the following rewards for completing the New in Town scenario. Story ending, instant friends. How can you feel so connected to someone you've just met? It's only been a few days, but Farrah has already made a really good friend. So our reward here is Inspired Explorer trait. Inspired Explorers have an easier time building relationships and skills while outside their home neighborhood. And bonus connections trait. Some with connections start all careers several levels ahead. Next steps. The party is over, but Farrah's just gotten started. And with new beginnings comes new possibilities. Perhaps she'll become a renowned party planner, a celebrated comedian, or find a new job through the connections she's made. Will she find true love, break hearts all over town, or dance the night away with her best friends? All of the above. The next chapter in her story is yours to write. So we're going to continue playing for right now. So congratulations on completing the welcome scenario. So, all right, we have already basically read that. So, okay, well, you know, that was kind of disappointing. Like, Nova seems, maybe she's not really into it. Like, I'm almost wondering if Nova seems like she likes flirting, right? Like, she's a very flirtatious person, and she's there and cares about Farrah a lot. But at the same time, like, Nova is just so focused on her career and everything that I just think she just doesn't make a lot of time for relationships. And Farrah puts that above the career side more. So, you know, it's okay if we're going to end this scenario where Farrah herself isn't in an actual relationship. Like, not every Sims 4 LP has to have some kind of amazing, incredible romantic relationship going on. Like, regardless, this girl Farrah is gorgeous and she's made some fantastic friends. She's explored some romantic realms over here with Makoa, and who knows, maybe they could work things out, I don't know. Or maybe her and Nova could work things out, Who's to say? The future is for them to decide. So anyways, I have had so much fun playing here with Farrah and having Nova join us again. It has been so much fun. And I mean, look, this girl is she's stunning in this outfit. Like, I just want to say it again. And I'm so glad for the relationships that we've made and the warm welcome she's gotten in the city. And I think her parents would be really proud of her kind of making her own way and still, following in their footsteps with the artisticness and everything. So anyways, Tater Tots, thank you so much for joining me on the Sims 4 scenario, New in Town. It has been so great having you join me for this. It has been a lot of fun going through these, and I look forward to doing another scenario soon. So stick around for that. So if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future episodes and scenarios and other LPs. And hit that like button and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And I will catch you next time. See ya! I got high hopes. Do you want the same? Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? Cause I got high hopes.